What is up? Happy weekend, everyone. Happy Saturday. I hope everyone's having a great weekend. And we got to talk about the news of the day, which comes from the NBA. Luka Doncic has signed an extension with the Lakers. As no surprise there. Luka signs a 3-year, $165 million deal with LA. So essentially, he's there for certain for the next 3 years, which include the first 2 years of that extension, which then at that point he can opt out and re-up again, and then sign another max deal with them. Now, obviously, this is great news for Luka. This is great news for the Lakers. It is great news for Luka, but I will say it kind of still sucks, and I'm sure it still stings for him that he got traded, because had he not been traded, he could have signed a super max deal, which is only eligible for players who are with the original team that they got drafted with, or were traded within the first 4 years of that rookie deal. And obviously, Luka, having been past that 4 years since being drafted, and having been drafted by the Mavs, would have been eligible for a supermax deal, which would have started him at 35% of the salary cap. Instead, now with the Lakers, he was only eligible for up to 30% of the salary cap. So, I mean, that's a big chunk of money in the grand scheme of things, but which is why I think he structured the deal so that he could get out of it in 2 years now, so that he could kind of re-up, and then at that point sign another supermax, where obviously the salary cap is expected to still be going up. So Luka was in the facility today with the Lakers, and obviously all smiles here. As you can see, Luka is there. We got, JJ Redick, the head coach. Marcus Smart was there. New addition DeAndre Ayton is there. A lot of these guys were there. There's Rob Pelinka on the right. But there's someone I don't notice there. I don't know if you guys know who I'm talking about, but one LeBron James was not there. And we know that LeBron James has been in LA because he's been posting about it. LeBron just recently posted about working out, essentially. And you can see in the background that he's working out in the old Clippers facility. That's not necessarily news. It's not like he's going to go to the Clippers or something, or he's trying to hint at that. But it's just LeBron being LeBron and being passive aggressive. And this is, again, LeBron is the greatest of my time, because I didn't get to watch Jordan in his prime ball out. But these are the types of things that just like stain LeBron to a basketball fan like myself. Like, again, this could be, a whole lot of nothing. Maybe he had a prior commitment, and maybe he had to be out of town today and couldn't be there or something. But LeBron knows what he's doing. LeBron, if he wanted to, show support, could have figured it out. But LeBron just kind of does this, and this is just how he does, posting posts of him working out with the Clippers logo in the background and things like that. This is what he does. And, I'm looking at his Twitter right now, and, he hasn't posted anything about Luka's extension, a congrats or anything like that. So, again, not that those things matter that much, but you just know it with a guy like LeBron, because he's done this passive aggressive stuff so much throughout his career. And that's just LeBron. And so we'll see. I think there's going to be drama in LA. I think LeBron is not thrilled to be essentially second fiddle to Luka. He might say the right things on interviews, but when it has to come out genuinely or out of nowhere on his own, as you can see, he's not really showing support unless he has to. And so we'll see. There could be drama in LA as the season unfolds. But again, LeBron's in the last year of his deal. Is he going to retire? The Lakers didn't even offer an extension to him. So we'll see. An exciting basketball season coming up. And we definitely know that the opening game now, as far as Shams reported, will be October 21st, and the Houston Rockets, KD, will be going back to his old home, to Oklahoma City, against the defending champion Oklahoma City Thunder. So that should be a great opening night. And then it's going to be Lakers Clippers for the nightcap. So October 21st, it's a Tuesday. That should be a great night of basketball. It'll be super exciting. And I can't wait. I mean, we're still a ways away. Football's still here. And we can, we're not desperate yet for basketball, but it will be an exciting season and a lot of, fun storylines to follow. Switching over to the NFL, which is in prime training camp right now. We had the Hall of Fame game, which was great. Trey Lance looked pretty good, but it's preseason. It's the Hall of Fame game. No starters really play, so not going to make too much of a deal out of that. But he did look pretty good for the Chargers. The Lions, Kyle Allen started for them and did not look great. But again, it's preseason. I'm not reading into that too much. I did want to see Omarion Hampton go off a little bit more for the Chargers. He was their rookie running back that they selected and out of North Carolina. And we really didn't see much from him. I think he had like 2 rushes, didn't do much. So again, it's the first game. These teams, unfortunately for them, the 2 that played have 4 preseason games. So they're taking it super chill with this one. But this next weekend coming up is week 1 of NFL preseason, essentially. And that's where everyone's going to get their first games out of the way. As a Viking fan, I want to see J.J. McCarthy, see how he does. Although reports from camp have been up and down, but lately they've been up. It seems like he is progressing and trending in the right direction. Caleb Williams, is he going to play? The Bears, in the beginning kind of had all this drama about, Ben Johnson kicking people out of practice, but it seems like maybe they've been kind of riding the ship a little bit, the last couple of days. Luther Burden, the wide receiver, hopefully will play for them so we can see what he's got to show. And just tons of rookies. Cam Ward, will he play? I want to see him ball out. Let's see how he does. So also Shador, is he going to get a chance? I mean, let's see what he's got going on. Obviously, he dropped to the 5th round, so I'm not expecting much from him. Dylan Gabriel, what's up with him? Will he win out in essentially that quarterback competition? So a lot to see, a lot of fun rookies to look at. Ashton Genty with the Raiders. I mean, I can go on and on. But other than that, Micah Parsons showed up at Cowboys camp today, and that's funny because I thought he said he didn't want to be a Dallas Cowboy. So again, people are overreading that it's business. This is how it's going to go. Make your mock trades or whatnot. He's essentially mad that the Cowboys haven't even negotiated with him. So there's not even an offer there for him. So when the offer is there and he turns it down, then I'll believe that Micah Parsons doesn't want to be a Dallas Cowboy. But I think that's just a business move by him. Again, I don't blame him. But yeah, what are you doing at camp? I thought you said you didn't want to be a Dallas Cowboy. That's like quitting, but then still showing up for work, but not doing work. Like, no, you don't show up if you're actually fed up with the place. So it's all a game of leverage. It's all that. So we'll see. I'll be off for a couple days, but I'm curious to see if any deals get done, whether it's Micah Parsons, Trey Hendrickson, Terry McLaurin. I don't necessarily actually anticipate any of them getting done in the next couple of days. I think it's a game of chicken. There's no sense of urgency right now. Probably you don't even want these guys really seeing any preseason action, considering you're going to try to avoid getting them hurt or anything like that. So what's the rush? If I'm the team, let's play chicken a little longer and see if you cave. And if you don't, all right, then when it's time to get going and actually ramp up right before the season, then the contract is offered. Then let's get it done and let's get to work. So again, I think it's a whole lot of nothing, and we'll see how it plays out. I'll be back later on next week. But everyone, enjoy the rest of your weekend.